Experience like for you? I imagine that long of a wait in between the last time you were there and this one made it pretty special.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we didn't know if we were ever going to get to another opportunity at the Olympics. So, yeah, it was special to be there. Special to be honored to be selected to go represent your country. I mean, that's what it comes down to. And then competing against the best in the world. That's all you can ever ask for as a competitor, as an athlete. So, yeah, great experience.
On top of all that, you have the letter on your chest. What did that mean to you and your family?
Yeah, obviously, same thing there. I mean, a huge honor. Wasn't, for me, it doesn't change anything, right? Like whether you're wearing a C on your chest, an A, or nothing at all, it doesn't affect how I go about my business day to day. But I think it's a role I'm comfortable in. I think it's a role I'm used to, obviously. But as soon as you get to a different group, different personalities, everything's different, so you have to adapt and change some things here and there. But I thought for us as a group, there could have been 3 or 4 or 5 guys that could have had that letter on their chest. So for me, it was an honor. I wish our results were better. I wish we had something to show for it. But at the end of the day, that's what you sign up for. You go over there to compete and do the best you can, and then see at the end of the day where you stand and what happens at the end. But overall, it was a great experience.
You led off the scoring for the 8 of you guys, but all 8 of you have gotten on the board in the Olympics. I mean, what does that say about the Avs group that's been able to go over there?
Yeah, I don't know. It's exciting to see. It's exciting to see and fun to see everybody carrying their play over there. Everybody's had really good seasons so far, and anytime you get to represent your country, you want to chip in and do the best you can, and if that's scoring goals or getting on the score sheet, great. If not, then there are other jobs you got. So good to see everybody playing well. I followed it. Obviously, being over there, followed it pretty decently, but at the same time, you're kind of in a Team Sweden bubble. So, I'll obviously get to watch some of the bronze medal game here at the rink, but gold medal game tomorrow will be exciting for our boys over there. So we'll see who comes out on top.
At that level, do you get a chance to kind of bring anything back with you as far as like your game or for your team?
Yeah, I think that's pretty individual, whatever you bring back with you, but I think should be a confidence boost, right? Like you're competing against the best in the world, you're playing at a high level, intense games. I thought overall it's been a great tournament. You can tell all the teams are over there to compete, and you can just tell it means a lot to everybody that goes over there. So, I think for me, obviously you don't have much to show for it, but you're back playing, you feel healthy and feel good. So, exciting nonetheless to be back here and getting back in the swing of things here. And obviously we got an intense next 6-8 weeks, whatever's left of the season. Here we got 27 games in the next 52 days. Thank you. So it's going to be intense. It's going to be a grind, but that's what you love about it. So, and obviously carrying our play back and through a long postseason too.
How much do you think just getting these couple of weeks will help you? Because I think Jared had said if you didn't play in the Olympics, you would have gone 6 or 7 weeks without playing before this crazy stretch. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, it was good to get over there, and I compared a little bit to the playoffs last year, where you get back and you're just kind of thrown into an environment that's very high pressure situation and adrenaline filled. So and then now it's about kind of finding your game in the rhythm of the season again, and but nonetheless, I thought it was great. I had a lot of fun over there, you back into game shape, I guess you could say, and it'll be an exciting stretch of the season here as we start up again in a few days.
You mentioned being in that kind of Team Sweden bubble, but is there any sort of balance to being focused on helping your team do the best they can versus maybe supporting your teammates over there?
Like in terms of supporting Lecky and Nate?
Yeah.
No, there's no support for those guys. There was no support. But I mean, there were times where I'd see some of the guys in the cafeteria, or I'd see some of the guys around the rink, and obviously stop and say hi and check in how things are going. But we all knew what we signed up for going over there. You know, everybody's fully invested into their teams and their national teams, and I think that's the way it should be. You know, it's and then when you get out on the ice, compete against each other, that's that, right? But then once we get back here and we'll pull these jerseys back on, you know, we're brothers and teammates again. So it's exciting, and it'll be fun to see everybody get back.
Never want to be hurt, but the injury that you had not being your knee, and I know you had talked about maybe being a little bit surprised you hadn't had to take some time off. Was that maybe a small silver lining, getting a month off of the knee there?
Yeah.
Thanks for being hurt.
Yeah, I guess so, for sure. Getting a little rest for my lower body was good. Yeah, but at the same time, anytime there's an injury, your whole body and your whole system kind of has to adapt and has to heal, but I think this was pretty much a piece of cake compared to what I've been through in the past. You know, you just kind of wait for the first couple of weeks to pass, and then once progress started being made, then it was pretty quickly. Every single day we were feeling progress, which was, you know, wasn't necessarily always the case with my knee. So exciting to be able to get back to skating as fast as I was. I think I was skating like 2.5 weeks after, and then to be able to ramp it up pretty quickly and be able to participate in the Olympics, yeah, it was super exciting, and I feel good.
One last silly one for you, if you don't mind. So take the 8 guys who were in here, who were over there, and put them back on the Avs, and like Sweden gets to replace you with whatever. Send the Avalanche instead of France or Italy. How do the Avalanche do in the Olympics?
And we get to have all of our our full team.
You get your full team.
I think we do pretty good. I don't know though. I mean, there's some pretty good teams over there. There's no doubt about it. And I think what this tournament has shown is that there's no easy games. There's no, like, all teams are super competitive. Everybody just very proud to go and compete for the countries. But I think if they have showed up, we'd do all right. We hold our own, and let's see. I don't know. Hard to answer that. We'll see.
Thank you so much.
Good to see you, man.